What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. Happy Wednesday. I really hope you guys are having a great week because as you can see, I'm doing wonderful. We're in an international break. As we promised, we're gonna complete our final series, the three video that we say we're going to do on Chelsea, our 2024 summer transfer window. We addressed the player that we signed and the player that left for good, permanent leave. So the final part is the player that we sent on loan. So hey, if you missed the other two video, just check down below. The link is there. You can watch them, and then we talked about a lot of things. Thiago Silva, João Felix coming in, Jadon Sancho coming in. But now we're gonna just talk about the player that we sent on loan, like Oguchuku, Ted Kurd. I know some of these players we don't know, but yeah, Alfie Gilchrist, we know that one with the energy. So we're gonna just try to address all that. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. If you're not allowed to subscribe, give me some love, like, and share this with your friends. So without wasting any time, we're gonna just address what Chelsea did because we had a 47 squad, 47 player in our squad, and Chelsea needed to do something emergently to get some of them to loan, or they wouldn't have a game time, or you would just send them to U23, which even that is limited because you cannot put every player there, right? They already have their squad, so like we signed too much, so the owner had to find a place for a lot of this player to go. So we know the Turkish transfer window is not closed yet, so there is a hope that maybe Ben Chilwell will be going to Fenerbahce because Jose Mourinho like him a lot. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So we were able to send some of the key player into some our rival, which I did not approve at all. But here we're gonna try to address all that. So we signed 13 player. We sold 18. We sold 18, and we sent on loan. We sent 19 players to loan. So we're gonna try to address them. We just the key figure we're gonna address them lengthily, but like the other boys we're gonna just say okay, like maybe because there's a lot of them I don't know them. I don't know if you guys, if some of you live in London, you have the time to go to Cobham to watch some of the Youth Champions League, Youth Premier League. Let us know downstairs like what are we missing, right? So anyway, we're gonna just start with alphabetically or like whatever. Like let's just go through this. By the way, you can find at the Chelsea website, Chelsea Football Club website, or like the Athletic did a really good job in reporting on this. Ben Jacob, so like you can just go check those articles to read more extensively, right? So we're gonna just try. Let's go. We send there some player. Teddy Sherman Love. He's a goalkeeper. Like I say, we had 16 goalkeeper, 16 of them. Like we were collecting them like manga series or like nah, I don't want to disrespect them. So let's just go there. Teddy Sherman Lowe, he was a goalkeeper, so we just sent him to Doncaster Rover, which is a League 2 team, so good luck to him. And third card, Dalen Williams, the left back, has been loaned to Brighton Albion. Burton Albion. Burton Albion is, I think, is a League 1 team. So you have that. Alfie Gilchrist. We all know that one because he played in the first team. Gilchrist, who made his breakthrough into Chelsea's senior team last season in the Mauricio Pochettino, we saw him. He gave me a flashback of John Terry, like the energy, because he was the captain of the youth. So like he have the characteristic to be in that team. He's a center back, but Mauricio Pochettino used him a little bit as a right back or as a last 10-minute pressing machine, right? So he was there. So, but he signed for Sheffield United in the championship. So he's going to spend some time there to grow, We remember the goal he scored against Newcastle. I think that goal was beautiful. I don't know if it was Newcastle or Brighton. It was just a beautiful goal. So Gilchrist to Sheffield United. Good luck to him. And Caleb Wiley. He's the American from, like we signed him from the MLS, right? I think he was from Atlanta. Yeah, he was Atlanta United, and but he joined Strasbourg on loan because he's a good left back. He already doing good for them. He's on loan for the season after signing for Chelsea this summer. So we signed him. He's a new signing. So we just sent him to loan. And of course, we have a Luke Campbell. He's 18 years old. He's a goalkeeper too. So let's see. Andrew Santos. I thought Andrew Santos we would have keep him when Gallagher left, but they decide he's a Brazilian midfielder. Of course, he's the captain of the U20, the Brazilian U20 national team. He went to the World Cup to the Copa America U20. He's their captain. So he had a really fantastic half season with Strasbourg, and Strasbourg fan start to like him. So we sent him back there for 1 more years on loan, having spent the second half of the last season. So we're gonna send him there. He's gonna do another season with them, and he's gonna keep growing. Because we have Lavia, we have Caicedo, we have Chokomeka. He didn't leave yet. He did not leave yet. So he did not left us. He's still there. So like we have some player like that. They need game time. So I think maybe his agent and the owner agreed to send him to loan. So of course we have Gaga Solonia. He's a goalkeeper too. We sent him to Barnsley. Barnsley. So they are in League One. So it's a League One is a third division, right? So we have Aaron Anselmino. He's an Argentinian defender. So we signed him from Boca Juniors and then we kept him there. We talked to a little bit about him. So like I said, if you didn't watch the first two video, I extensively addressed his case. So you can find him down. The link is below. So you can just click it and then you will find everything about the new player we signed. So of course we got Eddie Beach. He's a goalkeeper too. Like I said, we have 16 goalie. So he's sent to Crowley Town. So he's Wales under 21 international. So he's a Wales under 21 international. So he's kind of let off and mature. So he's gonna go work with them. So okay, another big profile after Andre Santos is Leslie Oguchukwu. I mean, the way he played during the preseason, I thought we would keep him. I didn't understand why we didn't keep him. But hey, we sent him to Southampton. He's gonna have a game time in the Premier League. He will have a Premier League experience, and I think he is a guarantee to play, right? Last season he played only 15 minutes with us, but the preseason he was good. But so if they decide to just send him to Southampton to get game time, that's good. That's good for us. Good for him. He's gonna develop his talent, and we come back maybe in 1 or 2 years, right? Because he's only 20. So we have Bashir Humphreys. Yeah, he spent last season at Swansea in the Championship. So he will be with Burnley this season in the same Championship. So he's gonna be there for 1 more season. So we will see if he's gonna come back because he's really talented. But he's young, 19 years old. So we have Leo Casteldin. He's the academic midfielder. He's from the Cobham. He's a proper Chelsea. So he played a little bit with us. He debuted in January, and he will spend the next season with Strawberry Town in the League One. So Strawberry Town, take care of our boy, And we have a Kepa Arrizabalaga. So Kepa Arrizabalaga, we just sent him to Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth and Southampton are helping us this season. So he's there. After extending his contract, we sent him a 12-month loan. I don't know why that. You want to sell him, so you extend him again. I didn't understand what kind of business is that. But yeah, he's a 1 year, 12-month loan with Bournemouth. So you're gonna spend a season there, and then we see. By the way, he's a goalie, a lot of goalie. And then we have Georgi Petrovic, another player from Chicago Fire. He's a Premier League player. Last season, he saved us a lot because Sanchez was doing too many mistakes. But when he got injured, this dude got his chance. He's played really good throughout the season. He bailed us a lot. But hey, he's still there. So we send him to our sister club, LC Strasbourg. So he will be he's not Chicago Fire. He's from New England Revolution. And made 31 appearances with us, including and start in the Carabao Cup final. The 24 years old has joined the French top flight side RC Strasbourg. So you're gonna be there with Santos, right? That's good. So you're gonna go have some game time because I thought you could be the second option, but they just choose to go with Jorgensen and Sanchez. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And Rooney Shutter, he's a Chelsea striker who joined from West Ham United at in the U12 U14. So he's really young. So we send him to Burton Albion. He's another League One. And Trevor Chalobah, yeah, Trevor Chalobah, the last minute, he's our academy graduate. You know, he graduated from the Cobham, and then now he's in season long loan move to Crystal Palace and on transfer deadline. So that was a last minute call. They sent him to Crystal Palace. So I mean, he definitely have his position to play in this squad, but hey, they decide to send him. And he's a Champions League winner, Super Cup winner, World Cup winner. So like he's been there for a while. Him, Mason Mount, Rich James, Tammy Abraham, they all graduated together, right? So like he had his time. And of course we had another one, Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling, Armando Broja. Those are striker and winger. So Broja was sent to Everton on deadline day because his case with Ipswich Town was, he had a foot injury, so Ipswich Town didn't take him, but Everton took him. I mean, they're struggling. They lost their first three games, right? And the last game was crazy. They were winning 2-0, 87 minutes, and then they still lost the game. That was just crazy. It just reminded me Tottenham against Newcastle game, the game that Tottenham won in the last 3 minutes. So it's similar situation. So the other is Raheem Sterling. He went to Arsenal. Maresca was clear with him. You won't play if you stay. So the rival came in for him, and now he's an Arsenal player. He's gonna wear the number 29, I think, 29 or 39, something like that. So he's gonna wear that. He's gonna help them win the league because Arsenal is a really good team. So he joined them just because our owner decided to part away. For no reason, you don't even understand what is going on, right? So Raheem Sterling, the 29 years old, joined Arsenal on a season-long loan on the final day of the window. So the crazy part is we will be taking more than 50% of his wage. So Arsenal is having this world-class winger, and they don't have to pay all his wage, and there's no even obligation to buy. So he's gonna just go the 1 year and then come back. At least he won't play against us, right? So hey, those are the players that we really had we sent to loan. So in all this, I would say Oslik Okuchuku, I know it's done for Ariza Balaga. He's now coming back. He's done. They're gonna sell him. Raheem Sterling, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to sell him next year. So Armando Broja, I'm pretty sure they're gonna sell him. So those are the players that really went to loan. But now my take on this. Now I'm gonna just share my thought because I was just reading from this. My thought: the transfer window overall, if you have to grade it, in France we grade in 20, right? 20 sur 20. But in US is A, B, C, D. If you got D, you're lucky. Like a D won't. Some classes D will pass. D minus D plus will pass. But if you got an F, you're a failure, man. You're a failure. F is failure. But in this one, this transfer window, we signed 13 players. We sold 18 players. We sent to loan 19 players. Most of which are academy. The players we sold are all academy players. All of them. Because Thiago Silva left for free. That dude, we didn't sell him, right? And you have the player that we sent on loan. The one we know going to come back for sure will be, let's see, Santos. We know Santos is going to come back, right? Santos will be back. He's part of the project. Ugucheku is part of the project. But all the rest, Aaron and Selemino, maybe. I don't know him. I never saw that dude play, right? So we have that Caleb Wiley. Definitely will come back because if we sold Ben Chilwell, we need another left back to supply and to supplement and to support Cucurella to see, we need another left back. So for sure he's gonna come back. But overall, the signing, I think if you will have to say the signing, I would give it a C plus. Yeah, C plus, because I mean, for me, I don't think Pedro Neto is better than Nkunku, even though he's the one who's starting right now. I know Nkunku can play in any position there, but bringing that winger, I don't think we need it because we have Estevao Williams and we have Kendry Pies. They're gonna come next year. Those boys gonna come next year. But we bought him. I think for him, he's a good player, better than the other, right? I think he's better than Modric, but not better than Nkunku. The goal of signing new players is to improve the squad. But this season, the goal of Chelsea was to decrease the wage balance. See, so like they wanted to just decrease, like to sell Lukaku, all those players that are earning top money. They wanted to sell all of them, and they were successful in somewhat. Yeah, if you calculate it, yeah, like we sold Lukaku, right? Raheem Sterling is in loan, but we pay him most of his wage. So hey, so like Neto, I would say C. And then we get to Jadon Sancho. I don't understand why he's there, but he's a quality player. If he's able to just be consistent, because he's the type of player who will do 1, 2, 2, 3 good game and then disappear for 3 weeks. So we just hope we're gonna bring in the Grinta, and because he's a great player. He's a really good player. His metrics are really good. And of course we have in front over there we have Margu. He's all right. He's supposed to be a third choice striker, but hey, we couldn't sign Osimhen. I think because we did not sign Osimhen, that's why I'm going to give Chelsea C- in this window. Because we went on to the transfer window knowing we needed a striker, we needed a good goalie, and we needed a center back. We didn't do any of that. Toshin Adrabio is good. He came from Fulham, but hey, I mean, let's just hope. I think Fofana is kind of new player, right? Because he didn't play a single minute last year due to injury. So we're gonna see like how that gonna develop during the season. But overall, Jao Felix, Jadon Sancho, Pedro Neto are all good addition, right? Margu, you would put him in the red, all right, because I don't think he would be making any impact. You have that, and then yeah, overall, like I think the squad would be good because Renato Vega look very versatile, can play everywhere, and I know Cole Palmer just left the England squad. He came back to Bridge because he have a minor injury issue, but I think it's just for prevention. I don't think it's that bad, so you're gonna just get rest and then be ready for the return of the Premier League, right? Which is good for all of us. So anyway, guys, overall, we addressed the signing. Like I said, check out the video. The link is there. And then we addressed this player we sold, and this was the final part addressing the player we sent on loan. So overall, like, it's not that crazy window. I mean, we win all the time in the transfer window because we spend money like crazy. But our problem is we don't buy quality. We are quantity, not quality. So if he's a player, we have ton of them. Are they good? We don't know. Like Enzo Maresca have to figure out that. Like he already say he like the squad, he love it. Everything is perfect. They are really good squad. So he gonna try to make them work, right? So anyway, guys, hey, let's just leave this one here because the video is getting long. But hey, tomorrow we'll be here. We're gonna talk about international football because Jules Koundé coming with a skirt in the training ground at Clermont-Ferrand. Kylian Mbappe, we're gonna try to address that because Portugal is playing. They left out Cristiano Ronaldo out of Ballon d'Or and Lionel Messi for the first time in 21 years, and Ronaldo is not taking it well. So we're gonna try to address all that, right? So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Yo, if you really watch until here, you are the rock.